Hey there, everybody. I am 6 days pre-op for my gastric bypass room-wide surgery. So not that much further away. Getting quite scared, actually. But anyways, I wanted to talk about the pre-op diet that they ask you typically about 14 days beforehand to go on just to lose weight, beforehand. Make it a little easier on yourself and the surgeon when you go in. I have some things to show you. First is the drinks. My surgeon's having me do 3 of these a day, kind of in between meals, like one for breakfast, that kind of thing. I have tried all the different kinds pretty much out there, except for the Carnation Instant Breakfast, and I've tried Slim Fast before and I didn't like it, so, this one is the Atkins Advantage. I don't know how well you can see that. Comes in vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and I'm sure there's probably other kinds, but, these are the ones that I've tried. I really didn't like these very well. They kind of leave a bad aftertaste, so I probably won't be getting these again. They have, wow, 9 grams of fat, 160 calories, and 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, that, and 2 carbs. I'm really surprised with the fat grams. That's a lot. Never really looked at that before. But this is actually what my doctor recommended. And like I said, I didn't really care for it. Then this is almost worse. I've seen some people recommend this. Muscle Milk Light. I tried the chocolate. I didn't like it at all. And this has less ounces in it than the other ones. This only has 8 fluid ounces, and the other ones have 11. So, it's a little less. But, however, the calories are only 100 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, which is great, 6 carbs, and 15 grams protein. So, get a couple, try them out, see what works for you, because you don't want to spend a bunch of money on it and hate it, Out of all of them that I've tried, this is the one that I actually like the best. Oh, you can't see that at all. EAS, Advantage Edge, and I got this at Walmart. All these I got at Walmart. This one I got, these were, along with the Muscle Milk, was right by the protein mixes. So, it would be a little easier to find. They come in vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. Really, the vanilla or the strawberry and chocolate aren't bad. They're kind of watered down a little bit. But they don't leave an aftertaste, and they're not real yucky. These have 110 calories, 3 grams of fat. I cannot talk. 2 carbs, and 17 grams of protein. And no sugar. So, not bad at all, really. I recommend it. But it's kind of those things that you have to try them out for yourself and see what you like. My best suggestion, just buy a pack of each if you can and try them out and go from there. Next I have, for meals, I don't know if your surgeon will do this, but 2 meals a day of either Smart Ones, Healthy Choice, or Lean Cuisine, and they have to be in between 250 calories to 350 calories. I have a couple of them here to show you, so you get an idea. You can see that. This one's not bad at all. I like this one. That has 240 calories, so that's even better. Here's a Healthy Choice. And I know Walmart carries them all. Walmart's pretty much all I have out here. This one's 350 calories, so that one's at the max. And Smart Ones. That way you can see what each package, man, I can't talk, looks like. You can get an idea. This was 300 calories, so kind of one from every part of the scale there. But really, you know, it's kind of like a process. You have to try things out and see what you like the best and what you don't like. Also, you are to have 2 cups of low-calorie vegetables a day, max. That can be cucumbers, tomatoes, celery, green beans, carrots, green peppers. If you go online, you can find lists, and most times your surgeon will give you a list of what you can have. I have gotten so sick of eating vegetables, it's ridiculous. So to spice it up a little bit, I added a teaspoon of the light Italian dressing into my cup of veggies, and that just kind of spices it up a little bit better. And it's like 25 calories, I think, per tablespoon, so a teaspoon's not bad. And it helps, so, you know, it's up to you what you're going to do. Also, you're supposed to get 64 ounces of fluid. That is really hard to do, but I'm trying my hardest. The Crystal Light's usually what they recommend. I've so far found that I like the raspberry ice the most. But, however, I found something that doesn't have any calories in it, and it's not water, and it tastes good. Because the Crystal Light has 5 calories in it per pack, which is per 16 fluid ounces. What I found is the Lipton Diet Tea. See this? And it comes in citrus, green tea, raspberry, mixed berry. I'm sure there's other ones out there. This has been my best friend. You know, no more drinking pop. You know, it's a big help. Again, it has no calories, no fat grams, no carbs, no sugar, no protein. The only thing it does have is 85 milligrams of sodium, and that is per 8 fluid ounces. So there's two servings per bottle, because there is 16 ounces altogether in here. So, you know, I really recommend this. You can get it at Walmart, Kroger. I'm sure there's other stores locally that you can check it out. But it's been great, because you really get sick of all that water after a while. Also, so far, since I've been on the pre-op diet, just a little over a week, I've lost 7 pounds. So it does work. And of course, exercising as well with it. You can't just sit and lose weight, as I'm sure all of you know. I've been going to the gym, working out about an hour and 15 minutes at a time. And then when I can't get to the gym, because my gym is about 45 minutes away, just taking long walks. I have dogs, and that really helps, you know. They're little, teeny tiny dogs, and it gives them a chance to get out, and gets me out. And so far, so good. Apparently, you know, 7 pounds, it works, you know. It's really hard at first to stick to the diet, but I recommend, you know, really getting that willpower strong and sticking to it, because you really need to do that for yourself. That's it, I think. I think I've covered everything. About out of time, so leave messages, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I am more than happy to help you out. Thanks so much.